It is go time for Monster Monday. Sit back and get ready to enjoy a live show. Comment any questions, see what's up in our world of epic, and hear what we have in store. Welcome to Monster Monday.
Yay! Hello and welcome to Monster Monday.
Hello, everybody. I see we got like 3 watchers already, so it must be working. Welcome to Monster Monday. I'm filling in for Riot this week because he's up north deer hunting. He's over in Minnesota, here in Minnesota. It's kind of nice. He gets a chance to go up there and get offline for a while. He's always got messages and phone stuff going on, and of course, monster stuff. So it's pretty nice to see him get unplugged for a while and go enjoy life. So I know that we talked about this months ago when he had, I think, intentions of being up there even longer than he is. But it's just nice to see him out. So he's got the week off.
Yeah, good for him. So you have to deal with us tonight. So hey, Nicole, hey, Selena, Melissa, how's everybody? Today is November 3rd, and start with what did you do this weekend?
No, I gotta remember. Saturday we went to a funeral.
Yes, my uncle passed away. So we had a funeral on Saturday and Sunday. I know we're preparing for winter here in Minnesota. If you know anything about winters in Minnesota here, you know it's starting to get cold. This week is going to be lows in the low 30s. So, and snow on Saturday. So it's going to be a good time. So we were prepared for that, and I think you cut wood, didn't you?
Yeah, so not a super exciting weekend here, but
No.
whatever. It was a nice funeral and stuff. I actually had a good time. So as odd as that is.
Yeah, it went okay. Yeah.
So what else do you have for news?
So in other news, I want to bring up the crazy ladies first off. So I'm sure you've all heard about Frankie. She's doing okay now, but she had a little accident on Saturday. Pretty scary deal, actually. And
Yeah, it was scary.
very.
You know, her husband, Jay, he posted about it. And the first thing I saw on the post was I-10. So anybody familiar with, you know, United States highways, I always associated I-10 with the Southwest. And anyway, I-10, if you're a long distance person, that's where you make up some time. So I just assumed the worst right away. They were on the East Coast, but still interstate's interstate. So to get out of that okay-ish is wonderful. Anyway, I interrupted you. Where were we
That's
going with
okay. No, I'm glad you did. Not to cover all that too much, but the crazy ladies are on day 307, and of course, Rolo, being the monster that she is still rolling. So you're just crazy, and I love it. I love you. That's awesome. She had an amazing person reach out. I think his name was Peter Jensen of Sounds. He let her borrow his scooter, I'll call it, and she's still rolling. So no stopping her. So keep going, ladies, and that's awesome. Day 307. They're on the home stretch right now.
Yeah. Both of those crazy ladies.
I know.
Crazy. You know, Star started out the year with snowstorms and everything else, and she kept going. Of course, Rolo, Frankie. Yeah, just horrible what happened with her, but yeah, they just don't have any quit in them. You know, it's starting this. I thought, well, with 2 people running the 365, I thought, well, that's cool because they've got a backup plan. If one person stops, you know, the streak keeps going, but no person's going to stop. I mean, it's simply 2 people that won't quit. So it's well over 700 days this year that people are riding. So pretty neat.
It is, and of course,
And there she is.
There she is. I'm glad you're here, Frankie. Good to see you. She's gonna update it or upgrade as soon as she can, but I know she's got hurt hands and can't pull in clutches, and I'm sure she's hurting all over. So she's still moving. That's what matters. And glad to be alive.
Yeah, we're
so are
glad
we.
you're alive,
We're glad you're alive.
I've only met her a couple times. I think once in Florida, once up here. If you've met Frankie, you know that the world is a better place with her in it. And we're glad you're all right. So heal up and
Keep moving.
keep moving.
Yeah, awesome. And the one who started all of this was Honor. She had reached out to me and wanted me to bring up a couple of rides that, oh, there she is, Honor. A lot of people don't know we have all these rides, so we want to just keep promoting this stuff. I mentioned last week that there's a superhero ride that's 1,313 days, or I'm sorry, 1,313 miles in under 24 hours, and which is a little bit of a challenge, but if you're a monster, that's definitely doable. So if you can get out and do that, that's great. Otherwise, she said there's also a mini monster ride, which is 500 miles in under 13 hours, but you have to make the letter M. So while routing the letter M. So any roads, any style, you just got to get the letter M in there.
So can I add to that?
Yeah.
So like for us, our little tiny ride, the mini monster, is only 500 miles. And the majority of the public, 500 miles is a huge day, So like this year we've had a hard time with monsters, getting hurt. We had Iceman going after his 100,000 this year. He got hurt, just a freak accident. We just had Frankie, Don Yates. I mean, it's been tough for monsters, and a lot of it is, we get so used to. Yeah, Hopper went out to, break some
Probably
records of
missing
his own.
somebody of
Yeah, he got hurt.
Brian.
And Bridgeway. It goes on and on.
Yeah, I know we're forgetting people, sorry, but
Yeah, so like when we talk about a 500-mile ride, that's like nothing for us, but to put it, in perspective, I mean, it's huge. Like most people don't do what we do, and there's a huge risk involved in this. And so it's really amazing what monsters keep going out and keep doing day after day after day, because it is real and there's a risk. Like if I was to call Frankie Mountains and say, hey, I got something going on. When can you be here? Well, he's 1,500 miles away, and he'd be like, well, I can be there this time tomorrow. And we're like, okay, we figured so. So we're just plain mental when it comes to mileage and normalcy.
yeah.
And what everybody does is just huge for the monster or for the heroes, and I know everybody appreciates it. So thank you, everybody, and just start staying safe out there.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely. And of course, these rides, the money raised goes, to the boys. A lot of it goes to Alfie and that to get over here, but that's not the only thing. So I also want to bring up Honor Roll Week. I always think of it like on Monday when it started Sunday. So Honor's been helping me out. Thank you, Honor, with reminding us. So it starts on the 9th, this, coming Sunday.
Yeah.
And then ends on the 15th. So if you're not like knee deep in snow or 20-degree weather, well, some people here still will be riding probably, but so get out and ride.
And speaking of Honor, just like right before the show started, I got a package showed up here.
Yes.
A while back she had the deal, the $300 gift card for Lone Star Harley Davidson. I won it because that's what
on your
winners do.
birthday.
Yeah. And anyway, there was a jacket I wanted. Honor did all the legwork to make it happen. I got my jacket today, and it's awesome. So thank you, Honor, for everything you did there, and thank you, Lone Star Harley.
Yes.
We're out of Minnesota, but we know we don't really get great deals up here in Minnesota on bikes. So to hop on an airplane and go down south somewhere to buy one and ride it home, not a huge deal to us. So it does kind of make sense that, a Texas dealership would treat us right. But there's a couple dealerships in Texas that have been really good to Mile Monsters. So
Absolutely.
Lone Star, and of course, Republic.
Yes.
So,
I wasn't going to think of it, but
that's pretty cool.
But Honor went above and beyond helping Dylan out getting that jacket. So
Yeah, the pictures I had to send for the fitting, just felt outrageous. But anyway, no, I'm kidding. There's no pictures.
moving on. Okay, I don't know where I was at. I think if I'm forgetting anything, let me know, but I'm going to move on to Hero News. First off, I'd like to bring up the boys that went to the game. I'm sure you all saw pictures. those guys did an amazing job. And I see those guys from the moms to Setzer, everybody, promoting, posting, keeping us up to date. That was just, I felt like we were almost there, didn't you? Like at Niagara Falls and everything. Thank you guys for all of that, because that was just,
Yeah.
I wanted to be there, but obviously we couldn't. And
Yeah, everybody did a great job. Everything from preparing to traveling to the, necessary touristy stuff, to the game itself.
my favorite, I have to say, was the moms, whoever, the pictures of the boys laying in the bed with their outfits playing. If you didn't see that, please go to, I don't know if it was on the Goats Journey. It's probably on the Goats Journey and Turbo's or Nicole's page. It shows the boys laying in their bed with their jerseys laying on top of them, or their whole outfit. And it was amazing. And I did notice that it was like 50 degrees maybe there, 40. So you guys will have to let me know, did you get cold or were you okay? Because that's kind of chilly
When you're just sitting there.
and you're just sitting there. Yeah, but it looks like you guys had an amazing time. I'll let you fill in with.
But yeah, like I said, well, I knew Setzer was going, Iceman, and I knew that there'd be some good pictures. But yeah, everybody involved, Setzer, Alan, the moms, everybody involved did a great job updating everybody. So it's not just fun for us, but like if you were tuning into Mile Monsters for the first time, like finding us on Facebook or whatever, that it's real easy to see what it is we actually do just by following what they posted. So really cool. Like when we say we help kids, live their best life.
That's what we mean.
Yeah, we know exactly what it means, but some onlooker might not. And yeah, following that, they could easily see what it is what we do. So really cool. Great job by everybody. And it looked like fun. The Bills won, which I predicted. But
that was a great game. It really was. But I'm sure they had it. They looked like they had a great time. We did not get news from them. We didn't want to bother them. So if they have anything to chime in, they can, but we'll get more news next week from them.
They're on vacation, so we figured we'd leave them on vacation.
Leave them on vacation. We didn't want to bug them. So that's kind of what I got for them. Did you have anything to add? I know there was probably some highlights from that we should have brought up, but I really didn't.
People can go looking for it.
Yeah, go look on Facebook. It was awesome. It really was. Tunes, bringing up, what we do. Yeah, Renee, I heard they were. We watched the whole game. I missed it if they were. So if anybody can pipe in and see if they saw them.
I know Nicole was looking for the clip, so somewhere she heard that
they were on there. So that we watched the whole game, I will say, but we missed it.
She was probably yelling at me or something.
But other things that Mile Monsters did, Tunes went to Dollywood this weekend, the family did. And thanks, Amy. I don't know if anybody got a clip on it or not, but we'll have to watch for that. And I guess they had an amazing time. The weather was perfect. And they met up with Robert and Tanya when in Nashville, because they went to Nashville too, and had lunch with them at the Cracker Barrel. So it looked like they had a great time. They went on rides and such, and I noticed.
I want to go too.
I did too.
They don't advertise, so I never really even think that it's even there. Then you see something, it's like, oh, we should go.
Mm-hmm. And Elvira, she got her face painted. I don't know if you saw it, and it looked really awesome. So I don't know.
They did a great job updating everybody too through the weekend.
They
really did.
They did.
So.
There was a lot of pictures there, so that was really awesome. On the 7th, Tunes starts his new steroids. So, a few prayers for him, make sure that all works out good. And next weekend, he's going to a Duchenne conference in Virginia. So hope that all goes well too for you guys. So What do you have on the other two boys?
Yeah, like I said, I reached out to the other two. We had plenty of news on the rest of them, although Toons' mom still got a hold of us. She just automatically sends it, which is awesome. But anyway, I reached out for some news on Brody. Not a whole lot. He had a great Halloween, I guess. He went out as a Ghostbuster. He didn't catch any ghosts, which
How did that do that?
I don't know. On TV, like all the Hollywood special effects make it look easy, but it's really not. So keep trying. But anyway, it turns out he's already excited for Christmas and wants it to be December.
I am too.
And, we call it hallmarking around here, and he's ready for Hallmark season.
Me too, Brody.
Yeah.
Me too.
A lot of people, like generally speaking, you got to wait till after Thanksgiving, but I see everybody this year has been talking about it already. So,
Yep.
Yeah, so
Right after Halloween.
that's right. Yeah, it's not don't have a whole lot more. Oh, yeah, and hallmarking. Craig and Renee this weekend, they went out, it sounds horrible, but it was pretty cool. They went out trick-or-treating as adults with no kids. But I don't think they went up to the door for candy. That would make it kind of weird. But yeah,
That'd be okay.
but they went out and just enjoyed the holiday, and I thought that was really cool, going and seeing all the decorations and everything. So that was neat.
They did hallmarking. Huh?
Yeah. Hallmarking.
Nice.
So yeah, right now we're between hallmarking and hallmarking, which is still hallmarking.
Dylan calls it dull marking.
Yeah, this is adult time, dull marking.
Didn't you ask the boys too? What?
I'm
Yeah.
getting it,
Okay.
So, when I ask for hero news, I always like to get just a little something extra. Just ask it a silly question that nobody would expect, I guess. So anyway, I asked Brody and Alfie what their favorite fish is. Because everybody's got a favorite fish, but you've never really thought about it. So they gave them a chance to think about it. But anyway, Brody gave a list. Catfish, walleye, and tilapia. So you said catfish first, so we're just going to go with catfish. That is a pretty cool freshwater fish. They're pretty unique compared to other fish. So they got their big whiskers and whatever else. So I'd have to agree that's a good fish.
I'm reading all these comments.
You got anything else on Brody?
I really don't. I don't think so. I think we're good.
All righty, then I'll jump on into Alfie. So Alfie went back to school today. He'd been out for a while. Hopefully that went pretty good. We'll see.
Yeah, hopefully.
And tomorrow he has a hospital visit to check on his lung function, just some tests and stuff.
Probably routine. Yeah.
And he's a tough kid. I'm sure he'll go through that with flying colors. There's no doubt there. So he's pretty good as far as all that goes. So no worries. And Wednesday he's heading to California.
That's pretty awesome. I'm excited for him.
Why would he go to California?
He is going to see Gene Simmons.
That's right, Gene Simmons from Kiss.
Pretty excited.
Yeah, Mile Monsters, mostly Brian Ridgway, set it up to go meet his hero, Gene Simmons. So that's really cool. So Alfie will be here, I think from the 5th to 10th. I don't know what exact day he's actually meeting Gene.
The 9th.
The 9th. All right.
I think that's a Sunday, but I don't have a calendar in front of me. So.
Yeah, so that'd be pretty neat to follow along with that too. There again, it's just a fun way of showing people what Mile Monsters really does, And Alfie's excited. They're all excited. And it'll be kind of neat to see all that unfold. I don't know if we'll actually get video of Gene himself, whatever. I don't know what the rules are.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
There's probably somebody above Gene that has rules on what Gene can do. So we'll see what they get away with. But that and just California in general was really cool. I don't believe Alfie's ever been there.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure, but he'll like that.
Yeah, he'll like it. He knows right where it is. A little side note on Alfie. He is like a geography genius.
He is.
He really is. He lives in the north of Ireland, but he can give you a list of all 50 U.S. states. He doesn't do them in order or anything. He just rattles them off the top of his head, and we're sitting there going like this, trying to count them and trying to remember which ones he missed, and we have no idea. So,
but he ended up all of them. He rattled all of them off to us.
So he probably knows more about California than a lot of Californians do. So pretty cool stuff. That's just a little side note on Alfie.
Yeah.
So when he heard that he was going to California, he knew right where he was headed. So. But anyway, so that's all I've got on Alfie. Oh,
No,
his favorite fish is a shark, obviously.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense. That sounds perfect.
yeah, what's your favorite fish?
First thing off the top of my head, I want to say a dolphin, but I don't
That's
know.
not a fish.
It's not it's not a fish, is it?
Good thing this isn't an educational channel.
I don't know. Swordfish. Okay, how's that?
Swordfish sounds like a fish. It says it has the word fish in its name. Very good.
Whale?
Is a whale a fish?
I don't know.
All right. Anyway, we don't know anything about fish. Anyway, so that's all I have.
Yeah. Okay. So it's funny not to see Gavin piping in here. So I'm hoping they're all having a good time.
Yeah, I saw the Pams were just about home.
Were they?
They were
Okay.
at the airport in LA last I saw. So
Craig says a whale is not a fish either.
I didn't think it
I
was.
didn't know either.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know. Just to show what I know.
yeah,
So
we just report the news. We don't know anything. We just repeat what we've heard.
I just say what I'm told to say. That's about it. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. So like I said, Crazy Ladies are on day 307. Keep moving. I hope Riot gets big deer. That's awesome. Yes. It's gonna get cold this weekend here.
No, I never bought a license yet. I think I've got until Friday to buy a license, but I don't know if I'm actually even going to go out. So I might skip this year altogether. Let's see. What?
Do I feel safe in my home? Sure.
Oh, Jay's got the answers here. This is starting to drag on towards the end.
Oh, okay. If it goes side, yeah, I don't know if they go side to side. Okay, that's good to know. Thanks, Jay.
I'm thinking about that. Yeah, never mind. Anyway, yeah, definitely praying for Rolo.
Speedy recovery, yes.
Yeah, like I say, anytime there's any sort of accident on the interstate, no matter where you are, I mean,
Well, any road, but especially the interstate, you know, there's
it's not
speed.
good news. And yeah, we're really lucky. She's really lucky.
Her bike was not so lucky, but that's
No.
okay. That's definitely replaceable.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
That's what I knew. I knew that if it breathed there, it's not a fish. That's not-
Butterfly. Okay, I think we're gonna wrap this up. If,
Oh, I didn't even catch that. Yeah.
I did. I think Riot's rubbing off. I believe he is. So anyway, I don't know if Riot's back next week. Oh, hey, you have more news for us. Somebody's
Oh.
birthday is on Thursday, this week.
It's Hopper himself is having a birthday on Thursday. 39-ish.
39. Yeah.
So
Yep.
make sure you reach out to Hopper on Thursday. Wish him happy birthday.
You said she can't blame him this time.
Yeah, we were almost done.
Okay, so we're only at 23 and a half minutes, though, Amy, not at 43 and a half minutes.
Yeah, we still did good.
Yep. So, yep, let every Hopper know happy birthday, and everybody have a great week. We will see you next week. Get out and ride Honor Roll Week Sunday. The mini monster ride. You got the monster or superhero ride. All kinds of rides. If the weather's decent in your area, get out and ride. So, have a good week, everybody. We'll see you next week. Bye.